another topic I thought was interesting for us to discuss was the fact that you guys, who knows about Jay Critch?
That's Rich Forever, Jay Critch.
Kind of looks like Almighty Suspect, but
nah. Sign that. What you want to do, bitch? What you want to do, Critch? Fuck out of here, nigga.
Props to him for maintaining that smile even after being hit with his own shoe, allegedly.
That was the shoe.
That's what they're saying, is that he got hit with his own
You gotta
shoe.
continue to whoop my ass, though, after that. You have to get back off.
He said that he fought like 7 of them or some shit. Like,
yeah. I mean, we might get like a more in-depth version of this from Jay Critch. Actually, I was DMing the dude who attacked him in this video, but I haven't managed to get on the phone with him yet. But he...
the fucking
well, Skinny from the 9 passed me his contact. Yeah. But, I mean,
of course,
from my perspective, this looks like Midtown Manhattan, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
This does not look like he's in, Brooklyn or anything like that. And so I feel like Jay Critch, it's been a long time since he was, Rich Forever Jay Critch, right? So he's feeling like he can just go outside and do his thing and just be amongst the people, and it's all good. And then he gets a little bit of a reality check, which is that somebody will actually beat your ass with your own shoe if it comes down to it.
I thought he said he left with all his jewelry and shit.
He did say that, but I don't know. Maybe he put it in his pocket or something.
Well, then the dude said that he gave it back to him. He said, I gave you your chain back, fool. What are you talking about?
I'm so not prepared to take their versions of what happened when they're like discussing what took place in this situation. Like, I just feel like it's such a high chance that both of them are lying.
It's just crazy to see that entire era of New York rap, which showed a lot of promise. With,
I know.
Like, him and ABG Neal and Crime Life Kaz and all those fools, and like what wound up. I feel like they kind of got the short end of the stick when New York kind of became more culturally relevant to the youth again, and they kind of were like, just missed that boat.
They should have started drill rapping. Like everybody else.
They kind of.
Everybody else switched over.
I feel like Rich Forever was like pre-drill rapping.
I know, they should have got with the program.
But then once you have like Fabio and other people who are pushing lines and talking about shit that's a little bit more like, that's the whole problem with Rich Forever is it was a lot of jewelry rap and drip rap and Zan rap and perk rap, but they never got
getting killed.
It's just like thematically less interesting to the average person. I mean, to be fair though, Jay Critch, there was a Lyrical Lemonade video of Rich Forever doing like a reunion like a couple months ago. So it's not like he's like totally out of the public eye, even if he's definitely been marginalized.
Well, the thing also, like, Jay Critch was cool, but his main thing was being a part of Rich Forever. You know what I mean? Like, we already knew.
Yeah, that's the only thing I know. I don't know any songs.
Yeah, we knew who Rich the Kid was, and we knew who Dexter was before Rich Forever, but Jay Critch was the other guy that they rapped with.
Yeah, they put him on.
See, I want to listen to all of his current musical output right now. I mean, based on these numbers, it looks like he's doing fine. I don't know how much trust I put in these numbers, but I mean, he's got some stuff doing like 120, and then he's doing other stuff that's doing like basically $1 million.
That Rich Forever Way tape was a great tape that had like In My Coupe and all that. That was, I thought that they were gonna have a movement for a second.
I mean, literally though, if you listen to, even you could take Jay Critch out of it. If you listen to Rich Famous Dex, and if you listen to fucking Rich the Kid, it's like they both are kind of like the reason why drill rap became huge, because they were making music that sounded cool. They had cool beats and cool flows and shit, but it ultimately wasn't really about anything at all. Like, if you listen to like all those tapes, there was not a single bar that was about like anything.
Yeah.
It was just, I got drip, I got Zans.
The best bar. The best bar is when Famous Dex says diamonds yellow like the Flintstones, who are in fact not yellow.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? Was he talking about the vitamins?
I think he meant the Simpsons, but he got confused.
Yeah. If you were around Famous Dex during that time period of his life, yeah, he was fucked. Like he didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
Who was more loaded at that era? Would you say Boonk Gang or Dexter?
Dex.
Really?
Nah, but Boonk had, like, the way he came in to do that fucking one interview, that was bad. That was way worse. I never seen Dex that bad.
That's like probably the gnarliest.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's probably like the gnarliest interview footage.
Oh, you don't even know?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm about to go watch it.
I did a Boonk interview. This is one of the most viral things that ever happened on No Jumper.
I was in jail.
Boonk comes in. I know. But that's why I'll give you leeway on this. But Boonk comes in to do the interview, and he's basically like, dying in front of me. He's like, he can barely get a fucking word out, but it's live.
Yeah.
And I'm very concerned at the time with like our live broadcast moving along properly, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to tell him like, bro, let's not do it now. Let's do this another time. Like, you're not in a good mentality to do this or whatever.
Yeah.
He proceeds to sit down and basically be like completely incoherent for like 20 or 30 minutes before I'm able to basically be like, okay, good interview. Like, all right, we're going to move it along. Because this is back in the day in the back of No Jumper where I didn't really like have the guys like right there to help me like solve issues. You know, while I'm trying to be professional on camera. When I think about it now, it's like, you should have just got your ass up and been like, no, I'm not doing a fucking interview right now. But like, as he gets up out of the chair, he proceeds to like, as he's walking past me, he just literally passes out and like, boom, he like bangs his forehead off of the wall, and it just proceeds to go so unbelievably viral.
Not to mention all the things that he did actually say during the interview were absolutely.
It was fucked. And then like he had girls with him, and like people didn't really see this part, but he's literally like, I walk out after that and he's sitting there like this, and the girls are like dumping fucking bottles of water on his head and shit because he's so fucked up. It wasn't just alcohol.
It was all Zan. When you fall on the forehead, it's Zan.
Yeah.
It's no alcohol involved. You don't even need a bit of alcohol. You pop 3 or 4 Zans, you can.
Yeah, that was kind of the end of us really hearing about.
Well,
Did they take him to rehab after that?
well, he became John Gabbana next time we seen him.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was about to say. Was that the life-changing event?
Look at this right here. You can kind of see a glimpse of it. 6 years ago, 8 million views. Boom passes out live on the No Jumper podcast, and this is him bonking his head against the wall. And this is Kid Boo, of all people, who you probably also don't know.
Oh, the
Also, how bad is this thumbnail? Like, what the fuck was even?
Kid
Yo, he said,
What were we doing?
Kid Boo has the honor of literally being one of the worst human beings to ever grace the planet Earth.
Yeah, but that was a time period where like a new SoundCloud rapper would come out, and I was like, bro, I interviewed X, Pump, etc., Lil Peep, etc., all the SoundCloud goats. I'm not doing a fucking interview with this loser, because I'd already been around him a bunch before he even took on the Kid Boo name.
Yeah.
He was like a goofy way before that shit.
Right.
But then fucking Vlad, look at this.
Well, you did interview
He
Icy.
was a goofy way.
Yeah, but like, even Icy Narco.
Icy Narco.
That was like a weird call for me, because it's like, on one hand, he's kind of like the next SoundCloud rapper who's coming out and getting some attention, but then also I'm like, this ain't it. Like this is totally not it.
I'm not gonna lie though, that when she want a link, Blueberry Diamond, I thought that shit was hard when it came out. I don't
even remember that. I just know Icy Narco was there when I met J. Cole, and they like flicked up.
That is the most insane combination of human beings.
The picture of them together. Oh my god!
In rap music
I guarantee
history.
there's a photo. Icy Narco, J. Cole.
I spent $12
right there.
and I'm still hungry.
The fact that exists is amazing.
Someone said that this was Photoshop. This is not Photoshop. This happened in my store. I was there that day.
It's like way tighter than him and Pump coming together. J. Cole and
What
Icy
the
like a
fuck was
precursor.
J. Cole doing at the No Jumper store?